Today on Karamo.
You think guns is right?
In some cases.
A single mom desperate to protect her children.
I don't want to get a phone call, Janaira is dead.
Can we break through and save them from a life of violence?
One fight, and all of a sudden, all of us got your name on our t-shirts. I don't ever want to be wearing a t-shirt with y'all names on it.
Then,
Lela was caught in the boys' locker room having sex.
Are you just looking to be loved?
troubled teens. Welcome, friends. I am Karamo. How are y'all doing today? Listen, I want everyone to take a look at this picture. At first glance, it looks like a beautiful family with a loving and inseparable bond between a mother and her kids. Well, according to Ranisha, her kids have grown up into troubled teens who are smoking weed, fighting at school, getting expelled, and facing armed robbery charges. Take a look at Ranisha's story.
I need your help. My daughter is out of control and she's dragging her brother down with her. When my kids were younger, we used to be a tight-knit family. My 16-year-old daughter, Janaira, has always been smart, funny, and athletic. But ever since pandemic and quarantine ended, Janaira has become a different kid. She's been in so many fights lately that she's been expelled from 2 different schools, and only in a month and a half. And 3 months ago, she even tried to fight me, and I was forced to call the police on my own child. If I don't get help soon, I'm afraid my 15-year-old son, Tahaji, is gonna follow her down the same destructive path. Can you please help us?
Ranisha, how are you doing?
I'm good.
That just breaks my heart as a parent to know what you're going through right now. I want to talk to you first of all about the police. Why did you have to call the police on your daughter?
First, I want to say thank you for having me on the show. I'm really looking for this help to get these teenagers in the right, place and just to help them. But the reason why I called the police on her is because, as we see, she did try to fight me. It was like about 2 months ago. She had friends over that night, and I had to work the next day. So I was like, in the morning I woke up because they was up all night. Mm-hmm. So I woke up in the morning like, I need to go to work, so please keep it down. She was like, okay. And I'm like, Janaira, you don't have to say that. You can just be quiet. You have friends here, out of respect, just say, all right. She's like, okay, sass me. So I have this little stick that I kind of like scare them with because, they bigger than me or whatever. So I kind of bring it out. So I'm starting to pop her with the stick and she bagging up and then she just started kicking her feet on me. So I'm like, okay, that's how you want to be? And then it was getting real heated with me and her,
It escalated quick. I get
right,
it.
It started escalating real fast. So we calmed down or whatever, So I was like calling her probation officer because she was on probation at the time with a house arrest ban. So I'm calling her probation officer.
And let me get this straight. How old is she?
She's 16.
16.
Yes.
She's already on probation. Mm-hmm. She's already in these states where she's angry all the time.
Right.
So once you called a probation officer, what happened?
No one answered it. So I'm like, wow, I called the man who runs the house arrest ban because she was on house arrest as well. Nobody answered it. So that's what made me call the police itself. I'm like, well, my daughter, she's fighting me or whatever. They came out and I explained to them what happened. She was still acting her sassy ways. Not because I'm a parent. I wouldn't want to call the police on my kid. I love her. So why would I want to do that? But to teach a person a lesson, you have to take an extra step. So with that being said, I called them,
Yeah.
So when they came out, we explained it to her. They was like, we'll take her because of the domestic or the violence. So they took her down, I say about 2 or 3 hours more. They was calling me and they was like, pick her up, she's ready. And I'm like, well, 2 hours later, pick her up and she just did that. I don't feel safe for her in my home so fast. She needed a lesson to be learned. So they took her to the detention center.
How long did you have her stay in the detention center?
She stayed there all night.
Okay.
So about 8:30, they was calling me, telling me, at 8:30, they was calling me saying, if you don't pick her up, then we're gonna call CPS. Yeah. So I was like, well, hey, do what you gotta do because I fear for my life having her in there acting that way she have been acting. Yeah. I explained to them her ways, everything she did.
What was your relationship before? Was there ever a time when you and Jay were the best of friends, had a good time?
3 and 4, when she was more little and I had more control over it, we were more tighter as a family. We used to do our Sundays in our prayer circles and those type of ways. That's what kept us tight. But then as the pandemic was over, it was new friends, new environments, and that's when she picked up all of that.
Got it. Well, so when CPS got called, what did they do?
She was with CPS. When they took her to the little shelter. Mm-hmm. So true the way her attitude is, she didn't comply good to go to the next steps, which is the group home where she can get visits. So she had to stay there about 2 weeks before she started actually answering their
So
questions.
she was 2 weeks in a shelter.
Yeah.
So what was it like when Janaira came back home?
So she do just enough for me don't have to get on the phone and call.
So before this fight, when you called the police, I know she had a run-in with the police before then. Can you
Yes.
tell me about that?
So the first time I got a call, they was like, this detective woo-the-woo, we're calling about Janaira. We had her at the train station. She was beating up an older guy at the train station. So I'm at work. I had to leave work because she's having a fight with an older man at the train station. So when I leave work, they say pick her up. I go pick her up. You know, kids always say something different besides what the next person say. So that was the first thing. So now I'm at work again. I say about 3 weeks later, I get a call, this detective woo-the-woo. We have your daughter, Janaira. I don't even know if she's telling the truth because she's telling so much. He was like, but she got caught with a gun, that's GTA, grand theft auto, so it was armed robbery, grand theft auto. They said she was robbing on the north side and got caught on the south side.
Was that her gun? Where did she say she got it from?
I don't know where she got it from.
She never told you?
No, because when I asked her, she said it wasn't hers.
So because she was a minor, she didn't go to jail?
She went to jail, but they gave her house arrest and called me to pick her up.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, she's a real smart girl, so that's why I'm really here, because I don't want her to go down that path. She have a couple more years in life, and let me be the one to help her, you know what I'm
I
saying?
want to know, how worried are you about her as a mother?
I can't even sleep until they come in the house. I don't want to get a phone call when they be like, Janaria's dead. I love these kids. That's why I'm here, for real. I really want to get them some help. Yeah. And I want to I want people out there to know that I'm the parent of them. I don't approve of none of that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? People probably think like, oh, these kids, we're the mama. I'm the mama of these kids, and I don't approve those things that they out there doing.
When we come back, we're going to meet Ranisha's daughter. Stay with us. Coming up.
You've been with the police twice. You were on house arrest. You got caught up with a robbery charge.
Because I got caught.
Are you scared that one day Jay could end up dead?
Yeah, but that's with both of us.
Wow. Wow.
I'm a parent. I wouldn't want to call the police on my kid. You know, I love her. So why would I want to do that? But to teach a person a lesson, you have to take an extra step.
Welcome back, friends. I have been talking to Ranisha, who's afraid that she's losing her kids to a life of violence and crime. I want everyone to help me now welcome her daughter, Jay, to the show.
Oh, you sit down. Can I have a hug? Thank you, Jay. Come take a seat.
How you doing?
Good?
I know you prefer to go by Jay, right?
Yes.
I got you. So I want to talk to you, Jay. I know your mom called the police on you. What's going on? What happened?
We got into an altercation. And then she came here again with the broom,
The little
stick. And then she was, I don't know.
That got you when she came with the stick.
Yeah. And I wasn't like trying to hit her for real, but I was trying to block myself, so I put my feet up.
Okay. What was it like for you being in the group home?
Normal.
Normal? Were you wondering why you couldn't be home?
No, I knew why I couldn't be home.
Okay. And from your perspective, why couldn't you be home?
Because the altercation we had and my behavior.
What are you thinking about, Ronesha?
No, it's just funny because this is what I got to deal with when nobody never thinks they're in the wrong or don't know where to man up and say, well, yeah, this is what I do and this is what I'm doing, it could get better. But if you always sit and say, I don't know, and you don't know, it's going to make it hard for us to get you the help that is needed.
Ronesha, would you be okay with me talking to Jay alone?
Yeah, sure, without a problem.
Yeah, if you could just step backstage
All right.
for me.
Okay, so we're gonna have a real conversation. So I wanna know how you really feel about your mom not bringing you home sooner.
It's normal.
You can play tough right now for me. You can play tough and like, I
feeling
don't
normal.
care, and nonchalant, and I felt normal. There's no way a young 16-year-old felt okay being in a group home. I've worked with many kids.
Normal.
What's going on with you right now? Why do you think that you're getting into these situations?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Get in what situations?
You've been with the police twice. You were on house arrest. You got caught up with a robbery charge.
Because I got caught.
I know you got caught, but why were you doing it in the first place?
So I know that on social media you've been posting photos of you with guns. Where are you getting the guns from? So you're not gonna share that? I understand that. So then why are you posting them knowing that you could get in trouble?
Not really.
You don't think you get in trouble from that?
No.
You can.
How?
Well, if the guns are not registered and you're posting guns or soliciting, first of all, Instagram or any social media platform will take your account down, but then somebody could say you harassed them or hurt them with that.
If you put props, they can't, because it's a prop.
So they're not real guns.
On Instagram, they're not real.
Let's not forget you're a minor, so it's illegal. What do you see for your future?
WNBA.
You want to go to WNBA? That's dope. So you got skills?
Yeah.
You got skills?
Yeah.
I believe you got skills. So what happened while you got expelled at school?
The fight.
Who do you get into a fight with?
The first school was a group. Like, my brother was fighting.
Is this you fighting?
Yeah, that's the second school. I mean, like, I'm going to fight anybody that want to fight me.
How many fights have you been in over the past year?
A lot.
So, do you want to live a long life?
I'm going to live to... Everybody has to die.
How old do you see yourself living to?
I don't know. Whenever my time comes.
What do you think that time is? I'm not hearing you value your own life. Are you in a gang? I already know the answer is yes. And how were you initiated? Were you jumped in? And was that a fun moment for you, to be jumped in by dudes into a gang?
I mean, it's not like fun moment. What you mean by that?
I can't imagine someone saying to me to join their club or they to hang out with them, they got to beat me up. I just would be like... So I'm saying something in your mind must have thought like this is okay. So I wanted to ask you point blank, was that a fun moment for you?
I mean, I guess it wasn't a bad moment.
It wasn't bad.
No.
Okay. Do you think that your actions are helping or hurting your brother?
He don't gotta follow me. He knows right from wrong himself.
Do you know right from wrong?
Yes.
You do? Do you think guns is right or wrong?
Right in some cases.
I want to figure out how to get to you and figure out what's going on. And I see there's still a block here. So I want to invite your little brother out. So listen, everyone, when we come back, we'll meet Jay's 15-year-old brother, Tahaji. Stay with us. Are you in a gang? I already know the answer is yes. So you're in a gang. Do you think that your actions are helping or hurting your brother?
He don't gotta follow me. He knows right from wrong himself.
Do you know right from wrong? All right, everyone, please help me welcome Jay's 15-year-old brother, Tahaji, to the show. Hey. Good to see you. Nice to see Jay.
All right.
Tahaji, how old are you? 15?
15, yeah.
How's everything going? You look smooth.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I want to ask you really quickly, you see the things that Jay's doing.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I mean, it's like, I be knowing this be like bad, but like, it's be the things that she be doing. It's like what we grew up doing type stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Are you scared for your sister's life?
Yeah, but I'm scared for like everybody life around us, cause like it's bad where we live at.
Yeah.
My mindset, I be thinking like somebody finna drive and just start shooting at me for no reason.
Are you scared that one day Jay could end up dead?
Yeah, but that's with both of us.
Yeah.
And like with everybody.
But don't you believe that even though the circumstances, because I grew up in the hood, like it's just because you're in the circumstances, if you're trying to do things right, if you're trying, there's a way that you can make it. But if you're posting guns, if you're in a gang, that leads you down a path that's like even easier to get you caught up. You're not holding guns, right? Are you holding guns?
Not right now.
Not right now. Jay, do you love your brother?
Yes.
With all your heart? Do you want to see your brother caught up?
No.
So then how do you feel about the fact that you hear that he's saying that he's carrying guns and all that now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how I can help you both, but like there's a block here. And I don't know what it is that y'all not telling me. Like, because I see two smart young black folks and I don't understand what's happening right now. Why y'all are both like, you know what? Forget it. I asked your sister this question. How long do you see yourself living to?
A long time. I don't see myself like passing anytime soon.
Good. Good, that's good. Where's y'all's father at, do you know?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay. Are y'all close with him?
Yeah, we kind of close to him too.
Okay. And what does he feel about how y'all act?
He
don't
said
like
he
it.
mad that I got caught up.
Yeah? And what do you say to that? You just smile and laugh it off?
Y'all just lie.
Okay, so your father wrote me a letter that he wanted me to give to y'all. Can someone bring that letter out? Y'all knew that he did this?
No.
I haven't read it either yet, so we'll read together. Jay, I want you to stop what you're doing. Please listen to your mom. I know you're a talented little girl. You can run, play basketball. Please do the right thing for your mom. Stop following those friends. You know that your mother and father love you. If you're right or wrong, we love you, and we're 100% behind you. Tahaji, be good. I love you, and you know that. How do y'all feel about that?
He know we love him. We be talking to him every day.
All right, we're gonna bring your mother back out.
All right.
We need to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Coming up, one fight, and all of a sudden, all of us got your name on our t-shirts. I don't ever want to be wearing a t-shirt with y'all names on it.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
I need some perspective here, because I really thought that if I talked to them, they would kind of open up to me. They're both very casual. Like, I got guns. Yeah, we fighting. Where did this casual behavior start from?
That's the problem right there that I'm having. So I moved them from the hood where we grew up at to a better place, as I would thought. But it seemed like when they got there, they just turned it to the hood. Yes, I know when you go to different places, they have those type of kids there. But if you involve yourself with them, that's when you get involved in it.
So why are you involving yourself with those kids? Why are you involving
I
yourself?
took y'all out the ghetto.
Look at your mother.
I took y'all from the hood, so I'm not understanding where y'all saying that y'all in the hood and in this environment. If that's the case, I would have left us in the hood. I'm trying to save the kids. That's why we're here. I don't approve of none of that, and y'all know that. All that gun talk, no. We don't have gun dem. I don't approve of no guns.
Y'all breaking your mother's heart. This is not a joke.
It's not. This is real life. That's why I'm here. I have to let them know that I'm the one. Let me be the parent. Let me take these last few years that y'all got of a teenage to make y'all better. Use y'all talent. Y'all know how to play football. You know how to play basketball. I heard you WNBA. You can't get there if you're too
you're not
under the
even looking
fluid.
at your mother.
Exactly. That's my problem. Nobody pay attention to me. You want to write notes? Running away? I got that too. Then you tell me where you at. Don't want to be found. Yeah, this breaks my heart when you see a kid write your note. Don't look for me, I don't want to be found.
Who wrote that?
Janaira, she's the one that ran away.
Why did you run away?
Because I didn't want to be there.
Do you know why your sister left home?
She didn't want to be there.
Why?
She was probably getting tired of my mama just yelling. And
Do you understand why your mother yells, though?
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Is there some other reason you want to leave? Are you really want to be grown and on your own that much? Do you know how hard it is to be on your own and grown?
Right.
Do you know? Have you ever had to pay a bill?
Nope.
Man, the rent.
Have you ever had to keep a job to survive?
Nope.
So right now, everything just seems very easy because you get to go hang out with your friends. You have these cool-ass shoes on. You got these nice jeans. I'm almost sure the person who provided that is right there.
Not everything. I'll be by mom stuff too.
Y'all have a mother that loves you. Do y'all know how lucky you are?
Yeah.
Talk to your mom. Because I see for you, I see that you are not in this space where you actually want to go down this path. I really feel it in my heart.
He in the middle.
You
We
have a
gotta
bright
stay
future.
together.
What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, but I want to have a good life, but I don't know what I want to do yet.
But do you believe you can get a better life?
Yeah, I'm already knowing I'm gonna have a good life when I get older. Like, I already see myself having a good job, good family.
That's
Good, but do
son.
you think that you're going to get there?
You too, Janaira.
Do you think you're going to get there by
do
doing any
better.
of these things? Like fighting, keeping up with your sister? Do you think you're going to get there?
But it's not like the fighting, it wasn't even really that big of a deal.
It is.
It is.
To you in this moment, it doesn't feel like a big of a deal because you feel like you're defending yourself. But one fight could cause you to end up going to jail, could cause you to end up... We live in a world right now, we done seen it on social media, we black folks. It takes one cop who's hard-headed and hot-headed to come and shoot you in the middle of the street. And all of a sudden, all of us got your name on our t-shirts. We've seen this before. I don't ever want to be wearing a t-shirt with y'all names on it. Your mother is pleading for you to not go down there, to not die.
I just want y'all to be better. That's it.
Can you look at your mother?
I just want to bring our bond back together. Have our Sunday prayer nights, you know?
Do you feel like you're stuck in the middle?
Low key, yeah, because sometimes when she be mad at her, I gotta get
In the middle.
cussed out too, low key.
Yeah.
I don't be trying.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get it. I get it. It's not fair to you. All right, so the thing is that these are very smart kids you got here. You got beautiful kids. I think I got some resources that I want to help to give for you, Jay. Because the thing is that there's a reason why you don't want to express yourself and you don't want to be vulnerable. I feel like you have a pretty grip on your house, so I'm proud of you. Good job. You just listen, you're doing the best you can. And you got a young soldier here in the middle who is ready to help, who's stuck in the middle but is ready to step up and do what's right. I think you need some help. You need somebody who you can talk to about what you're feeling, about what you're expressing. So you're angry about something. I don't know what it is that you're angry about. But we gotta figure out where that anger is coming from because you got a bright future. And I promise you, if you really want to be in WNBA, I will help you get there. I will personally help you get there. But in return, I'm gonna ask you if you'd be willing to talk to somebody about what you're feeling. You are?
Thank you. Yes, baby. That's all I want to hear.
Whatever is holding you back, whatever is making you angry inside, we gotta release that anger. And I promise you, the lightness that will come to you, the life that will open up to you will be so much better. You shouldn't be getting jumped in the game. You shouldn't be going through any of this. You should be doing exactly what you love, playing basketball and watching your future soar. All right?
Yes.
All right, listen, everyone. Coming up, one mom is desperately seeking help for her 16-year-old daughter who wants to have a baby. They're up next with us. Coming up.
Lela was caught in the boys' locker room having sex.
Your mother said some things about you having sex.
Trust me, I hate it.
Are you just looking to be loved?
Heather says she needs help talking to her 16-year-old daughter who wants to have a baby. She says that Lela has been having sex at school, has been smoking weed, and lies about walking the dog and instead sneaks off and has sex. And she's even says she's sending nudes to grown men. Let's get into all of this and more. Listen, let's welcome Heather to the show. So, Heather, I know that you said that your daughter Lela has been having sex and doing all these things. I want you to tell me what's been going on from your perspective.
Well, I work, and whenever I'm at work, I can't be at home watching her. So she is home with my mom or my husband, and when she's thinking that they're not paying attention, that's when she sneaks the guys in. And she gets them to her room.
Okay.
And my mom had caught her and a boy in a room naked together.
Wow. And so you said that Lela's also been having sex at school.
Yes.
How did you find that out?
This principal at school called me and said that Lela was caught in the boys' locker room with another guy, and they was having sex.
And for you as a mother, when you got that call, what went through your mind?
Scared.
Yeah. What were you scared most about?
She's 16. She's still a baby.
16 years old. What do you think is going on with her? Why she's wanting to engage in this sexual behavior so soon?
She wants to be an adult. She don't want to be a kid. She wants to have a family.
You said that Lela used to be a sweet girl. Can you talk to me about the kid that she used to be?
Oh my God. When she was younger, she was my baby.
Yeah. Oh. Here you go. Here you go.
That was my everything. That's when she needed me. That's when she wanted me.
And what do you think changed?
She thinks no one wants her. Her real dad don't want her. He don't want nothing to do with her.
Her biological father?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, how can you not want someone that looks like her?
Yes, she's a beautiful little girl.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Inside and out, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
I could never walk away from my kids.
Yeah.
And I know she's hurt inside. I do. And she's hurting. I know it.
So I know that you said that she's also sexting photos to older men. How did you find that out?
So my husband told me that my one rule in my house, you don't stay in your room, you don't lock doors. So we
Well, that's
don't
how I
lock
grew up
doors.
in my house. If you're not paying bills,
Yeah.
you don't lock doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he called me at work one day and he said, Lela is in her room and I think you need to look at her phone. So when I come home from work, I checked her phone and went through it and I seen all these messages of bad pictures of her sending things to grown guys and them sending them back to her.
Yeah, we have screenshots that you gave to my producers of the messages, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this is one, this is her saying, are you okay? Why is your face red? I'm okay. Does it feel good? She says, I'm daddy's, I don't want to say that word. Daddy, I want you. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So she's even using language like, daddy, I love you, I love you. That's heartbreaking. And so when you saw these messages, what did you say to Lela?
I asked her what they was. And she said it's role playing.
Yeah.
I'm 35 years old. I don't know what role playing is. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm 42 and I'm not role playing like that. Okay?
Yeah.
So, you know. So my producer just told me that there was even more that you gave us that were even more graphic than this.
Yes.
Yeah. How graphic did the text get? Without telling us exactly, how graphic did those text messages get?
It's something that a 16-year-old shouldn't be doing.
Do you mean like it's pornography status?
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, listen, everyone, when we come back, I'm going to sit one-on-one with Lela, and we're going to unpack all of this behavior, so stay with us.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
Oh my God. When she was younger, she was my baby.
Yeah.
That was my everything. That's when she needed me. That's when she wanted me.
And what do you think changed?
She thinks no one wants her.
All right, friends, I am here with Lela, who is 16 years old, and she says she is ready to have a baby. Lela, how are you doing?
Okay.
Yes. You look very pretty today, by the way. I just told you that before we started. Your haircut, you look nice. So, you're 16. You're a baby yourself. Why do you want to have a baby?
Well, when I was younger, I raised my sister and brother myself. So from there, I thought I could raise my own family. It's not hard to take care of kids like everybody says it is. It's not.
I understand from your perspective because you're younger, and even though you're the older sibling, your mom is still holding a lot of the weight. She's doing all the work. So like when you're adding in those extras, in your mind you're thinking, oh, I can do this. But like, you know, there's bills, there's money, there's formula, there's a lot of things that come with it. How do you feel about what your mom just said?
Well, I never heard her saying I was beautiful.
You never have?
No.
Wow.
And it has been a long time since I heard her say I love you.
What did it make you feel like when you heard her say I love you and that you're beautiful?
Yes, I did cry a little. But
Do you believe you're beautiful?
to be honest, no, I don't.
Well, you are beautiful. Wouldn't y'all agree? This is a family. It's a family here. We wouldn't lie to you. Do you believe you deserve love?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever felt like you were loved?
No.
I want to know, how's your relationship with your mom? Because you just said that you haven't heard that in a long time.
I wouldn't say that it's good or bad, but we're between. I did shut her out for a couple years.
Why did you shut her out?
When I was younger, she did drugs, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It hurt me, so from there, only thing I did was shut her out.
Yeah.
I thought it was the best thing, so that's what I did.
So your mother said some things about you having sex, and you're 16 years old. When did you start having sex?
When I was 14.
Okay.
It's not because I want to have a family early, it's because I was touched inappropriate my whole entire life. Trust me, I hate it. But there's really nothing that you could do for it. It's just how life is. I really don't want to. It's just how people are when they've been touched inappropriate.
Have you ever told your mom that?
She knows it.
Wow.
And she's the one that told me, and I have short memory. So that's basically, I'm surprised that I remember it.
I'm very sorry that happened to you. Have you ever talked to somebody about what happened?
The court, but they didn't do anything about it.
What was your mom's reaction when you told her you were molested?
She was mad. She did try her best. But, I mean, all kids go through it.
Not all kids go through it. I'm sorry that you had to go through it, though. I'm sorry that you had to go through it. Have you talked to anybody else about what you went through?
I did at school. I thought I could trust people. I have trust issues because they told my mom that I was trying to do suicide.
Do you really want a baby?
To be honest, no, I don't. Because people say we have to worry about school and jobs. Yes, I'm trying to get a job, but I can't do it without my family yelling, cussing me out for having a job.
Well, are you just looking to be loved?
Yes, I am looking to be loved. I haven't been loved or anything like that my whole entire life.
Yeah.
I try to go to counseling. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of crying. So I take it in my own hands.
Yeah.
To be happy.
That's why you have sex with the boys. Because you feel like that brings you some temporary happiness and some type of connection.
Yes.
Yeah. So why don't you feel the love in your house? Because we just met your mom and it seems like she loves you and she supports you. Is there something else that's going on in the house?
Like, everybody says you should talk to your mom. I can't without her yelling and cussing me out.
And why does she yell and cuss at you?
Well, I have a problem. I bring up the past. And my mom did put me in danger. I will never speak to that person. Today I hate him because of what he did.
So you talk to your mom about the past when you were molested, and because of that, she gets angry.
Yes.
And so you can't talk about it.
Yes, because I don't know what to talk to her. I have shut her out for so long. I don't know what people expect for me to say.
I learned from my producers that your grandmother lives with you. Do you talk to your grandmother?
Somewhat, but when I talk to her, she tells my mom, so I barely talk to her.
So you don't have anyone that you can trust and confide in?
I have my stepdad. I do call him dad because he shows me what an actual daughter is.
So our producers had a conversation with your stepfather, Kenneth, and he says, Mom doesn't listen when Lela speaks. She doesn't listen to you. All Lela wants is time with her mom to talk. She wants to feel loved and not be yelled at all the time. That's what your stepfather said.
That's true.
Why is that making you emotional? Here, grab this.
Because I don't really talk to her. Because she don't listen. And that hurts because all the stuff I have to say is because she don't even listen.
I want to bring back out your mom now because this is important for us, you know, because at first we hear a young child and we think, oh, she wants a baby, she's wild. But what I've learned, especially in my career, is that anytime you have something like this, there's a young girl that's hurting, and this is a cry for something else. So I want to talk to your mother. Stay with us. Do you really want a baby?
To be honest, no, I don't.
Are you just looking to be loved?
I haven't been loved or anything like that my whole entire life. So I take it in my own hands.
Yeah.
To be
That's
happy.
why you have sex with the boys. Because you feel like that brings you some temporary happiness.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I want this to be clear. I don't think you're a villain. Because I always like to make sure that's very important and established. Because mothers have so much to deal with. They're doing the best they can. And so I don't know what's been going on in your home, but I do know that your daughter says right now that she wants to be heard. How do you feel about her, what she's saying?
I understand what she's saying. I understand that she does try to talk to me, but it's more like when she talks to me, she wants to bring up the past.
Why are you ashamed to talk about the past?
I used to be on drugs, like she said. I was on drugs. But whenever I was on drugs, I made sure my kids was being taken care of.
So then if you can acknowledge that you were on the drugs, why can't you have the conversation? Why can't you allow her to bring up the past? Because sometimes to heal the future, you have to talk about the past. You have to be able to say, this is what happened. This is what I went through. What are you afraid to face if she talks about the past?
It's not that I'm afraid to face it or deal with it. It's more like the things that I did with my ex, she brings it up and thinking that it's going to cause an argument between me and my husband.
Got it.
And it's like,
But
if something don't go her
can
way.
But can you understand this? She's a young person.
Yeah.
We're older. We get it. We understand like, oh, I've changed, I've grown. But in young people's minds, as they're developing, she's still stuck in a period of her time where that's her truth.
Yes.
So when she's bringing it up, and I will let you speak for it, are you trying to hurt your mom when you bring those things up?
No, I just want everything to be answered so I can move on and
Tell your mom this.
get a bond. I don't want to speak about the past. I want to move on. Spend time with my mom when she's home. I can't do that without arguing. All I do after the day's over, I cry. You did see me cry a couple times, but I tell you it's just nothing, because I don't know what to say.
Well, you need to talk to me.
But it sounds as if she's saying when she tries to, you react. And your reaction is something that shuts her down. Just because she said something that's immature in your mind, you can't match that with immaturity as well. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Because your daughter is crying out right now. And I know you've been there as the mom, but even though you're there, parts of the actions are causing her to still lash out. Do you want your daughter to be having sex with men?
No.
Tell your daughter.
I want her to save yourself for someone that you really love.
Look at your mom. She's talking to you.
Respect yourself.
Your daughter said she had never heard you say I love you in a long time.
I tell you all the time. Every day.
I don't.
I tell you how beautiful you are, because you are beautiful inside and out.
Look at your mom when she's talking to you. Tell her, listen, because I want you to receive this in this moment.
I love you.
Do you need your mother?
I do.
Do you need your daughter?
I do.
Well, y'all have to start treating each other better. You have to start communicating better. You have to start being there for each other. Because this is the thing that people need to understand, is that this is not an out-of-control teen. This is just a teen that needs love and a mother that didn't know how to communicate with her daughter. You don't need to act out anymore. The love that you're seeking from a baby, the love that you're seeking from these men, your mother is committed right now to start giving you that love. Can you tell your daughter you're committed to giving her that love?
I am. You need anything, talk to me.
I want you to say to her, I'm committed to giving you the love you need.
I'm committed to giving the love that you need.
Do you believe your mother?
Yes.
Good.
I love you.
Give your mama a hug.
Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.